Alright, so today I wanted to revisit one of my old little videos that we done a month ago, which was the ghost investigation with a childhood friend. I wanted to go over some certain points that happened in the video because I didn't really do a really good job with explaining what was going on. A lot of it was just you watched it and then you didn't really know what was going on. I wasn't really explaining a whole lot. So we are going to watch on my iPad here and we're gonna talk over what happened during the investigation that wasn't really clearly stated and some talking points. So let's get into it.
Huh? Sore? Sore? We have a sore ghost.
No, I don't like that. So in this clip here, we were up in the attic part of the house, which there was a family still actively living in that house, so we decided to go in the further corner of the attic, and this is where we got some activity, not a whole lot. With investigations, it's a hit or miss. You're not always gonna get an answer every second or at all. But with this one, it started saying, I'm going to follow you. And you can probably hear me in the background say, I don't like that because I don't want nothing to follow me home. I always say that with investigations or anywhere we go that might have some form of activity. I just don't want nothing to follow me home. So I'm kind of careful with that. And when it starts speaking like that, I'm like, oh, I don't like that. And it said some other words. I might put them up here. I did in my previous video, but right here I'll probably put what they were saying throughout the investigation. One of them was, I'll follow you, and then I'm sore. So we done a little investigation up in the attic and we got some words, but eventually we did go throughout the house.
You tell me. I'm not close that way enough.
Lead the way. So during this time, we were in the kitchen part of the house, and my husband Tyler had the EMF detector, and that usually detects energy, and if something's around it, it starts beeping like in the video. The only issue with that was that the house still had electricity and power, so normally I could knock it off as, oh, it's probably an outlet or something. But with this, it for some reason kept on going towards a lamp, and when we would turn on the lamp, it didn't do nothing or anything. So we started going around the lamp, and at one point, it might show it here, is that it kept on going to the lamp down to the hallway into the other part of the kitchen. So that went on and off throughout the investigation, and I'd say that was kind of a highlight because that was the more, I wouldn't say clear, but it was just more activity than what we were getting from the other rooms. So that was a good thing, and it was pretty interesting. Like I said in the previous instance, that in the kitchen we were getting some activity, but it started ramping up a little bit when the owner of the house was with us, and she mentioned that she started getting ill when she first started experience activity and stuff in the house. And in here, it also, with one of the words that the app that I use got, it also mentioned, are you sick? So in that instance, that's when the EMF started going off and we started roaming around, and we did not know it, me and Tyler at the time, that she had that sick encounter. So to us, it was just a random phrase, are you sick? But to Terrison and the house owner, it had a little more meaning to it because of her history. So in this room that we were in, it actually did mention a name, and we at the time did not know what that name was, which was Eugene. And when I posted my video, I'll probably put the comment up here, turns out Eugene had a little bit more history with the house, and we did not know that. And the activity at the time was kind of dying down, and then we got the name Eugene. So this was in a back room of the house, and I just find that really interesting that a name was mentioned, and we just did not know who it was. But I'll put the comment right here, and that's the history with that name. So finally, we ended the investigation with the house owner's bedroom, which apparently had a lot of activity in, and we kind of got some responses. We started talking back and forth, and the EMF detector that Tyler was holding, it did catch something, and then it was saying stuff like, I'm beside you, and questionably, I'm hurting, all this other different stuff, and it would say this stuff as the EMF detector was going off, and then it would trail off. So we got some activity in this bedroom, but not a whole lot, and I think it was a good point to stop the investigation because, like I said earlier, it's a hit or miss with stuff, but I think it was a good thing or a good note to end on because some of the activity we got was pretty good. Now at the end of the video where you see me and Terrison kind of ending the video, there is a house in the background where we have talked about trying to get an investigation in there because that is a completely abandoned house, and apparently it has this activity, a whole lot of stuff and history behind it, so hopefully we can do an investigation in that house. I would love to do that. So that will be the video for today. I just wanted to go back and kind of talk about this video because it's one of my bigger videos, and I probably did not edit it the best or discuss what happened in the video. It might be confusing watching it because, like I said, I did not explain things in the video, so you're just going in blindly, don't know what's going on. So I wanted to talk about some of the stuff that's happened, and I just found that house really interesting. I love the layout of it, so we might do more investigations at that house, but I might start doing this a little bit more depending on the videos. I might go back and have talking points and just explain it a little bit better. So that will be today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.